Hey everybody, I was shopping at the thrift stores today looking for things to add to my eBay store, and I decided to make a haul video because I found way too many good things not to share with everybody. So here we go. Alright guys, so the thrift store I went to is really cool. It's like this little local private owned shop, and they had 50% off all their clothing today. And not only that, but I also had a coupon for 50% off. So I got 50% off my entire purchase, clothing and other various items. Okay, so first things first, paid $24.99. I don't know if you guys can see that. Try to get a good angle. There you go. $24.99, so half of that, 12 bucks. And this was a score. This is a Pendleton blazer. Look at that. Excellent condition. Size 46 long, 100% wool, American made. These things will, this will probably bring me at least 50 bucks. Possibly more. Only paid 12 bucks, so some good profit there. This thing right here, Alpine Star, awesome t-shirt, or not a t-shirt, excuse me, a button-up shirt. Paid sorry, I can't do math right now. $3.50 for that, and that'll bring me about 20 bucks. This right here is a vintage Eddie Bauer sweater, size extra large. The vintage ones are really good. I only paid $1.50, and I plan on getting about 25 to 30 bucks for that. Eddie Bauer has a really good sell-through rate right now. So I like to go for those when they're in good condition, and especially if they're vintage. And this one right here is 511 Tactical Series top. I guess it's for outdoors and hunting or something. But I looked it up, and I only paid $3.50, and I'm going to get about 25 bucks for that. All right, $4.99 for this, or half of that, so $2.50 for this Cabela's. I'm sorry guys, it's hard to see the tags. I have these price tags on it still, but Cabela's I always go for just because they're good outdoor clothing, and they're usually made in the USA. Probably get 15-20 bucks for this. See what happens. You're never guaranteed the price, but you know, at the very least you'll get your money back. I mean, I'm paying like ridiculously low prices for high quality clothing here, so somebody, you know, you just have to market your thing right, and someone will pick it up. This one was a very nice blazer. They have really awesome blazers, and it's from Mervyn's. I mean, that brand isn't that popular. See right here, Mervyn's, but it was in great condition. It's a corduroy, and corduroy is high quality, but not only that, had leather elbow pads. So usually when it has leather elbow pads, I'll go for it if it's in good condition, because people like that stuff, I guess. And not only that, but oh, it's made in Japan. That's pretty cool. There's a cool design on the inside, some gazelles running in French horns, it looks like. That should bring me about 50 bucks. Paid $4.50. This is a women's Juno jacket. It's in the men's section, so sometimes you gotta watch out for that. But paid half of $5.99. And I typed in Juno on eBay for women's coats and jackets, and only North Face jackets came up, and the only ones I could find were selling for like over 200 bucks. So pretty much if I know it's not the same brand, but the same keywords, if I target that, who knows what I'll get. Guaranteed at least 50 bucks. Well, okay, take that back. Not guaranteed, but you know, I'm going to ask for like 100 at first and then see what happens. This is a Penguin men's sweater. Paid $2. And you know, I figured okay, I paid $2, I'm going to get 30 bucks out of it. I'm going to ask for 30. And these things weren't selling. If it wasn't red and had a penguin on it, I probably wouldn't have bought it. And these things can sometimes sell for great amounts of money, and sometimes not so much. But it's near Christmas and holiday time, so I figured somebody would get it for that reason. And it's a good sweater, and it's warm. This one right here, U.S. Marines camouflage button-up shirt. I don't know if this is legitimate or not. The tag looks pretty government issued to me, if you guys can see that. Sorry, it's blurry. This is on my phone right now. I'm kind of a YouTube amateur, as you can tell. There we go. U.S. Marines, only paid $6. Plan on getting about 20 to 25. I figured, U.S. Marine, camouflage, Army, military stuff, someone's going to want that out there. It even has the logo right here. I think that's a Marine logo. I'm not sure. I'm not really too into military things. What this is a Hunter's Run leather jacket. It's size small, so I'm hoping it's going to get me something. But, I'm going to ask $75 for it because, not only that, I only paid $20, so I got to get something. But, the main reason I bought this is because, check it out. It's a Charles Lindbergh newspaper print on the inside from when he made his flight. And I didn't see this anywhere else. Nothing had sold, and I checked the completed listings, and nothing sold. Or didn't sell. So, you know what? I'm going to ask $75. And not only that, but I could use, call it an aviation jacket, or a pilot or bomber jacket. So, that keyword right there definitely has a good sell-through rate. And when I stack it together with Charles Lindbergh, that will give me some boosts. Okay, here we go. This is a Pronto Uomo, I don't know how to pronounce it. Sweater-like polo shirt type long sleeve deal. It's got 3 buttons. Check it out, new with tags. It's got a $50 price tag. 55, I guess, before that. Half of $8.99. Looking to get around $25 for this because it's new with tags. Pronto Uomo is usually a good brand, but you got to be careful because sometimes they really don't bring what you might think they would bring. Anything new with tags I usually get if it's a decent brand. Another Pronto Uomo sweater / polo deal. This one's made in Italy, so that's one of the main reasons I got it. And it was only $1.50. I'll probably get $15 because it's used, and the used ones aren't really selling it for as much. And it's medium. And I'm in the United States, and most Americans here are big, and I don't know why we wear bigger clothes. Maybe because we have McDonald's and whatnot here. Well, I guess other countries have it too. But anyways, I'm getting aside the point here. Last, well, I actually have another stack, but last for now is Lord Jeff. Now, I don't know what happened, but when I looked it up in the thrift store on my phone, I could have sworn it looked like it was getting more money than when I checked back at home after. But it's made in the USA, so that's always a good thing. And I'm going to ask $15, only paid $1.50, so you can't lose. It's a good looking sweater, so, Alright. Alright, guys. Got some more clothes here. Another Eddie Bauer sweater. Like I said, great sell-through rate on these. And, this is a V-neck knit green, very warm, comfy sweater. Who doesn't want to buy this? I'm sure there's a lot of people. But I bought this at a cancer discovery shop, or American Cancer Society Discovery Shop. That's what it's called. $7 Blue Barb means 25% off, so I paid, I don't know, you do the math. Looking to get 20 to 25 out of that guy. And here we go. Another red sweater for the holiday season. This is a Pierre Cardin. And used, these don't bring too much money. But it's in good shape. It's Christmas with the red colors, and it's a size large for us Americans. Only paid $2.50 or $3. Probably get 15. Add that to the profits. Here's a nice one. American Eagle men's zip-up sweater. Good shape. Maybe some light wear on it, but whatever. It's winter time, so people are going to be buying sweaters. Paid $4.50. Looking to get 15 to 20. And it's a 2XL. I like getting the plus sizes because here's a nice jacket I found. It's got like a really cool quilted fabric on the inside. Super thick and like waterproof. Good for camping or any outdoor activities. And the brand is a West or Northwest Territory. Half price of $11. So $5.50. Looking to get 20 to 25, or excuse me, 25 to 30. Yeah, you know, good jacket. It's my size. Maybe I'll wear it. I don't know. It's not really my color. All right, so that concludes the clothing. I'm gonna show you guys all the other stuff I found. I found this. I'll show you guys here. Better light. It's called the Royal 500 Dirt Devil. Made in the United States. So this is like an old school vacuum. I didn't really look up what year it was made. Definitely before I was born. And paid $4.50. Looking to get $14 to $15 plus shipping. So, you know, not too bad there. It actually works too. I like the thrift store that I go to because they actually have outlets where you can test out all the electronics. And here I paid $4 for this router, or excuse me, modem, internet modem. Like I said, I plugged it in, it worked, or at least the light turned on, so that's a good sign. $4 on that. Looking to get maybe 20 to 30 if I make the listings correct. And this I rarely find, ink cartridges, but when I do find them, they seem to hit. Certain ones I don't buy. You know, you can look them up and see what they go for, but look at that. $2.99 each, half off. Two of them were completely unopened and sealed, and one of them was open, but the package was open, but it wasn't used, and the plastic film was still on it. So I figured if I lot them together, I'm going to ask $30 for them. And these are expired, but for some reason, people still buy expired ink. I guess it works. I don't know. One time I found an ink cartridge that I sold for $80. Can you believe that? This is a brass, I think it's brass, it looks like brass, toilet paper holder. I looked them up, and this one actually, I forgot what it's called. Starts with an A. Amarok, I think. Amarok toilet paper holder brings about 20 to 30, sometimes as high as 40 and plus. So, you know, let that ride, see what it goes. See what it goes for. And this one was awesome. I don't really mess around with electronics too much because they're saturated for number one. Number two, they break, and they're hard to find good stuff in my opinion. But this is an old school Sony. Oh no, excuse me. General Electric Super Radio 2. These things, I definitely have a market. I paid $4.50, and I'm looking to get $60 at least for this thing. Last but not least, I didn't buy this to resell, but I definitely bought it to use. I got lucky and found this. I've actually been looking for one of these things, or I was planning on going and buying one, but it just popped up into my world. I'll probably use it to wrap the clothes up so the water doesn't get in, or wrap up any of this other awesome stuff that I found. Only paid a whopping $1.50. I don't know how much it's worth on the market. Maybe I could have gotten it for less. I don't know. But it was there and I got it. No hassle. So, as you guys can see, there's a ton of stuff out there just waiting for you to grab it and make a good profit on. Just be on the lookout, be active, know what to look for, and you guys can make a good profit. So, altogether, at the store, I spent $104 and some change. if everything sells, eBay and PayPal fees calculated come out to about $81. All the revenue I'm going to make would be $579. So $579 minus 104 for the price of the goods minus 81 for eBay and PayPal fees comes out to about $390, give or take. So this can be overwhelming if you're new to this. I'm going to walk you through my mindset and my thought process when I'm out there actually buying things. So I'm going to take you into eBay here real quick. Okay, so we're here at eBay, and the first thing that I would do is type in the major keyword for the item I'm looking up. In this case, I'm going to use that bomber jacket with the Charles Lindbergh design on the inside as an example to show you guys. So, first I'd take the brand. This one was Hunter's Run. Hunter's Run, then I would say men's leather jacket. And I want to start off relatively general and not too specific, because what I want to do is get it general and then narrow it down into the more specific details of the item. And this is called market research. This is very, very important if you want to succeed in not only this business, but any. Hunter's Run men's leather jacket. Let's start with that. And then maybe I'll do this size. So let's say small. So right here, as you can see, there are 2 results. 2 are for sale. This is my competition. This is what's out there on this marketplace right now. Not bad. I could come in there, undercut these guys, and still come out with a profit because I only paid 20 bucks. Next thing you want to do is go to completed listings. Now eBay recently made this change where you could really access it very quickly on the left side down here. So where it says show only, you can do completed listings. You used to have to go up here into advanced and do it that way. You could still do it that way, but it's quicker to do it the other way. Red means it didn't sell, and as you probably guessed, well, there's no green, but green means that it would have sold. So in this case, these keywords didn't check out. So normally I probably wouldn't have bought this, but then I saw and noticed it was Charles Lindbergh, and it's also a bomber style or a aviator jacket. So if I typed in and used those keywords and somebody was in the eBay search and looking for those, my jacket does fit that description, but if someone would have just described it as this, then it wouldn't have popped up. So maybe this person, well, as you can see, they did bomber coat flight jacket, but they didn't have Charles Lindbergh, and that's why I picked it. So I'm going to show you guys something important that I use. It's called a sell-through ratio. And what you do is you take the sold listings and you access that the same way that you do the completed listings. But in this case, it's only going to show you the ones that sold. In this case, I'm going to be less specific. I'm going to take out the brand name and just say men's leather jacket. Men's leather bomber jacket. Small. Wow, there's a 386 have sold, and eBay, what they do is they take the last 30 days of data for the sold items. So in the last 30 days, 386 items using those keywords have sold. That's huge. That's good information. What you want to do then is take that number, remember that 386, and then you want to go ahead and click on completed listings. And what eBay does with completed listings is they take the last 90 days. So that's where the data does get a little bit skewed, but it's only in your favor because they're going to give you actually a lower sell-through ratio than, oh wait, you know what? I had that backwards. I'm sorry. Sold listings are the past 90 days. Completed listings are the past 30 days. So to get a decent idea, once you get your ratio, you want to maybe cut that in half. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting sidetracked here, but the ratio to get that, you take your sold listings like I just showed you, but I forgot the number, 386, okay, and then you want to divide that by your completed listings. It's really that simple. 386 divided by 1874, and you'll get a number. I'm going to calculate that. 386 divided by 1874. And that is about 20%. Okay, not bad. But we have more information on this. So let's go Charles. Let's see how hot Charles Lindbergh is in Charles Lindbergh stuff. Let's use that. Wow, 2,684 things using Charles Lindbergh as a keyword. That's a lot, but how many of those are jackets? Well, let's try it. Charles Lindbergh jacket. And we're still on completed listings, so wow, some of these are pretty expensive. Okay, I don't mean to overwhelm you guys. I'm gonna get to the point here. So what I would do in this case, I would use two different angles of approach for the keywords. I would start with Charles Lindbergh to keep it simple, and I would get the sell-through ratio on that. Sold, there are 3. Let's just do Charles Lindbergh. There are 840 sold items divided by completed listings. 840 divided by 2684, so it's less than 50%, but it's still a decent amount. And well, actually it's less than 33% too, but that's still a decent amount in my opinion, especially on a high ticket item. And then I would kind of compare that with, we go back here to the bomber jacket, men's leather, small, and I would take those two ratios and kind of put them next to each other, and that would give me an idea on something that isn't on the market or hasn't been on the market. So that would give you an idea for something that is unique. Now I'm going to show you how to narrow something down that is less unique. Earlier I showed you the 5.11 Tactical Series shirt, and I found other similar or even identical shirts. So I'd start with the brand 511 Tactical Series. Men's shirt, and the size was extra large. So that's pretty specific. I'll start like that, and these are sold. 104 sold. Wow. I'll take the sell ratio for that. 104 divided by completed listings. 104 divided by 136. That is an insanely good ratio for eBay. I mean, you're lucky to get 50% on most things, and this is 76% if you don't include the 30-day, 90-day difference in completed listings and sold listings. So I have my ratio, and I want to learn a little bit more. Let's see if I could first find the exact one. And of course, you know, if you see the exact one, that would give you the best idea. Mine's green. It looks a lot like this one right here, but it's a little more green. There we go. That's the one. Something like that. This person has put it up for a bid. I like to do buy it nows. That way you could put it at the price you want and then just wait for that right person to come and buy it, versus throwing it up for a 7 or 10-day auction and maybe only one person who wants it is going to see it. The other people are out there, they just haven't had enough time to go see it. And so I'm going to take some numbers of the sold, and I'm going to compare them to the ones that didn't sell. And not only that, but I'm going to compare keywords. I'm going to click on the listings and go into them. That's for a later day to show you guys more detail. If you want to go into that, you can. I mean, you can compare all day completed listings and just see what sold and what didn't sell and figure out what the market is like, what people want. This is supply and demand. Once you have a good idea of what you think you can get for your item, what it has sold for, then I would go back to what is available now. Not completed, not sold, just what is on the market right now on eBay, and I would try to find the same thing and look what they're asking. If they're asking a price that you could charge less than and still make money, that's a go. Definitely get that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and leave a comment, because I like comments, because I have 0. And also like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Peace.